Good morning. I would like to welcome the committee members, all attendees, journalists, and everyone who can hear us today and watch us today online. I will not be afraid to pronounce the word, the following. Today is the really historical day, historical event we will have today, and not only for ARMA, but for the entire country. Why this day has historical importance? I will tell you. But before the Commission started work, I would like to say a couple of comments. ARMA has several objectives. One of these is to search assets derived from crimes. ARMA searches for assets, then the court takes its decision, and then on a day like today, at the meeting of this committee for competitive selection of entities whose held seized assets, we hereby enforce the decision of Ukrainian courts and Croatian courts. This will be explained very specifically during this meeting, but I would like to say the following. I will try to explain extend all the emotions that I have during my introductory speech, and then I would like all committee members and all attendees to hold their emotions or emotional evaluations and instead use the language of law and language of the meeting minutes. Today is a historical event because it is the first time in the history of independent Ukraine, first time in the history of ARMA, we put up for sale the high-value asset, the yacht Royal Romance, which is owned by Medvedchuk Viktor Volodymyrovich. The decision about confiscation of this asset was taken by the Ukrainian court in 2022. In April of 2022, and they passed this asset for management and follow-up sale to the Asset Recovery and Management Agency, ARMA. We are very thankful to our colleagues, to our partners. For the last 6 months, we have been actively cooperating with our ARMA partners in Croatia, with all competent bodies of the Republic of Croatia, with the judiciary of Croatia, with the embassy of Croatia in Ukraine and Ukraine's embassy to Croatia. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the embassy of Croatia in Ukraine, to our embassy, and particularly our embassy in Croatia, because owing to their active position and proactive assistance of our Ambassador Vasil Kirillovich in Croatia, we succeeded achieving plenty of things. Dear colleagues, I would like to say that sale of the yacht Royal Romance that will be announced today by the committee is undoubtedly will make the history, and the proceeds from sales of this yacht will be channeled for the support of the defense capacity of Ukraine. I would like, dear colleagues, to propose the following. I would like to propose that we approve today's agenda that you have in front of you. I would like to announce approval of the announcement of the tender of competitive selection of entities who are engaged in seizing, in selling seized assets located abroad. Then approval of the competitive selection for the legal entities. Next, hearing and considering proposals from national, international organizations, potential bidders, including non-resident legal entities, international organizations, and technical assistance problems. And the last, miscellaneous. I would like to propose that we approve this agenda and then work following this agenda. Please vote. Who's in favor? Mr. Petrov is in favor. Ruslana Velem in favor. Serhiy Dolnyi supports. Serhii Gurynenko supports. Who objects? Abstained? The decision is taken. Now I would like to pass the floor to the representative of the Ministry of Justice and committee member, Madam Ruslana Velem. My greetings to the committee member and to the audience. I would like to say that the grounds for our today's meeting was given by the ruling of Lychakivsky District Court of Lviv, dated 16th of March 2022, in case number 463/1712/22, according to which the seizure was applied in the criminal proceedings to the asset of the legal entity Lenelia Holding Ltd, specifically Royal Romance Yacht, delivered in 2015, and also according to the approach of the first division of the criminal prosecution and control in criminal proceedings of the State Investigation Bureau, Department of Organization of Procedural Control trial investigations of the State Bureau of Investigations and the General Prosecution's Office as of the 1st of May 2022, which sent for enforcement the copy of the ruling of the Judge of Lychakivsky District Court of Lviv in case 463/1712/22, according to which ARMA received for receivership the assets of a non-resident Lenelia Holding Ltd, specifically the yacht Royal Romance delivered in 2015. The more detailed you can find on ARMA website. Also, the General Prosecutor's letter of 29th of August 22, ARMA also sends the decision of this district court to of Mr. Split and the copy of the Mr. Split's decision of 26th of Art, according to which the court decided that after confiscation, this yacht shall be passed to ARMA. Thank you very much, Madam Velem. I think that everything is clear now. I would like to ask my colleagues and journalists. I would ask the following. We will hold this meeting and we'll wrap it up, and then we'll be ready to take any of your questions that you may have. I would like to pass the floor to the representative of Ministry of Economy, Dolnyi Sergei Nikolaevich. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I would like to also thank the people of ARMA who brought this case to such important decision. The ARMA initiated, according to the Cabinet of Ministers resolution on the procedure on the competitive-based selection of entities who sell seized assets, number 557. This is the first time when we do such important thing, such sales have worked through Prosora sales. Now we are selling the asset which is located abroad, and such decision of ARMA needs approval of the government. ARMA sent the request to the Cabinet of Ministers as of the 14th of February 2024, and according to the minutes number 20, dated 16th of February 2024. And the request was not objected by the government. Thank you very much, Mr. Serhii, for reminding that. In my introductory speech, I said that the court decision, both Ukrainian, Lychakivsky district court, who took two decisions, and also decisions of Croatian courts, those were taken in 2022. Today is 2024. Moreover, I would like to add that the decision, the first decision of the Court of Split of the Republic of Croatia was to confiscate the asset and passing it for management to ARMA. At the same time, this decision of the first instance court of Croatia was appealed by the lawyers of Medvedchuk. However, 1 week after that, the district court of Split of the Republic of Croatia upheld the decision of the first instance court. The reason for me to emphasize this fact is that quite recently, on the 29th of February 2024, we, the full-fledged delegation of ARMA, with involvement of General Prosecutor's Office representatives and media representatives, to whom I'm very thankful for taking part in this event, we actually made examination of the ship of the yacht, and I would like to emphasize that the judge who applied seizure to this yacht was stepped on the yacht owing to us. I would like to thank to this judge for his decision and allowing us to examine the yacht. And I think the judge is also thankful to us because we initiated this case. There are examination materials available, and we are happy to share those with you. And moreover, tomorrow these materials will be posted on the ARMA website. On this, I would like to pass the floor to the Deputy Chair of our committee, Stanislav Petrov. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to greet all Commission members and all attendees. I would like to start with the following. You very rightfully mentioned the importance of this event because this is the first and not the last seized asset, which will be used and work for the benefit of Ukraine. I would like to use this opportunity to extend my gratitude to the committee members for your work, and also thank representatives of agencies and bodies and ministries, and also particularly to the people from ARMA who worked a lot to make this case successful. In order not to repeat what was already said and will be said by my colleagues, I would like to focus on some measures that ARMA took on instruction of the ARMA chair in order to identify the facts and encumbrances or restrictions or any legal transactions as for Royal Romance yacht. I would like to report that we have not established any of such facts, and ARMA received documents from the Croatian Republic about the absence of any restrictions that could impede ARMA from selling this asset. And I would like to say that ARMA approached the competent enforcement authorities, in particular the Security Service of Ukraine, and following that, we received the response of the main investigation department of this service, who informed us about the absence of any restrictions to sell this asset. So this gives grounds to start announcing the selling and selection of the entities according to the ARMA orders of the 15th of March 2024, number 115, about announcing the request for proposals to sell the seized assets abroad. I would like to thank our colleagues from the enforcement authorities of Ukraine, in particular Security Service of Ukraine colleagues, for the huge job that we are implementing together. As for this case, I would like to say that, and add to the comments of my colleague Stanislav Petrov, I would like to confirm that this is true, that the searched assets, Royal Armand's assets, is not the exception, and we are searching and identifying many assets located abroad, and we continue our work in order for ARMA to achieve the objectives and perform the tasks that are given to ARMA according to the special law to manage or sell the assets located abroad. And this is the first time when this is happening. It was rightfully said that that is due to a very proactive position of the new ARMA chair, Alena Duma, who initiated changes to the resolution of the Cabinet of Ministers. And for the first time in the history of ARMA, we have the opportunity to sell the assets seized abroad. I believe that many of you will be surprised and to learn about the assets who will be announced by ARMA for sale. I would like to pass the floor to the Committee Secretary Gurynenko Serhii. Dear Mr. Chair, dear attendees, this is my order to present to you the largest, the most attractive and the highest value lot of ARMA. We would like to propose an asset which, according to the technical characteristic, is more than 92 meters long and more than 29 meters height. It's located in Trogir, Croatia. This is notorious yacht Royal Romance. The yacht was built by the Netherlands companies and has 6 floors and 2 lifts. On the 6th floor, you can find the movie with furniture, kitchen, and other decorations, and also open deck for recreation. On the 5th floor, you can find the room for wine storage, living rooms, and also the bridge desk. On the 4th floor, you can see 2 bathrooms, owner's cabin, 2 wardrobes, study with furniture, library with books, kids' room, and salon with furniture. On the 3rd floor, you can find 4 bathrooms, 4 wardrooms, 4 bedrooms, and 4 cabins and bathroom, and a dining room with a stable and chairs for 20 guests. Also on the 3rd deck, you can find the master's deck. Now, on the 2nd floor, you can see the gym with the bathroom, the sauna, with spa area and hammam and beauty room and with LPG equipment, and 2 knock rooms and 2 compartments with spare boards. On the first floor, you can find the engine compartment with 2 diesel engines with the total capacity exceeding 6,000 horse powers, and 3 generators, special separate room, kitchen with equipment, dining room for crew, the recreation rooms for the crew, and also the yacht is equipped with the swimming pool on the same floor. On the 0th floor, you can find the laundry, fridge equipment, refrigeration equipment, ancillary rooms, fire safety facilities, lift management company room, compressors, hot and cold water supply. Wrapping up this brief description, I would like to say that this volume of fuel tankers, which can fit 200 tons of fuel, will allows this yacht to go sea without to travel without refueling for up to 2 weeks. Thank you very much. We agreed that we will hold our emotions during this meeting, and I would like just to remind all the attendees and those who hear us and who will hear us and will watch our today's meeting. I would like to remind that the yacht Royal Romance was purchased in 2015. I won't add any more details. I would like to ask you about to think what kind of year that was, the year of 2015. And today we have war. We are in war. All of us, we're living in war. Let's proceed further. The detailed information about this lot will be posted on the ARMA official website in the section News, or in the section Selection Commission for the Sale of Seized Assets, in the subsection Decisions on Invitations to Tender. The site has the English language section in order for the famous auction houses to be able to take part in bidding, in this bidding. So I would like to propose the Commission to the decision on competitive selection, with regards to competitive selection of the entities to sell this yacht, specifically the asset of the non-resident legal entity, specifically Nelia Holdings Ltd. The asset is the yacht Royal Romance, delivered in 2015, the IMO 1012268. So let's vote. Who's in favor? Petrov in favor, Gurynenko in favor, Dolnyi in favor, Velem in favor, Katamadze favor. Who objects? No objections, no abstentees. The decision is taken. Item 3 of our agenda. We need to approve the announcement of invitation to tender for legal entities engaged in selling seized assets that are located abroad. According to the procedure for selection of entities engaged in selling seized assets, dated 8th of August 2017, as amended, that the Commission's decision shall be published on the ARMA official website no later than during the next business day after the meeting. The invitation to tender legal entities who sell seized assets. This invitation will be published on ARMA website, will be published on the 21st of March 2024, that is tomorrow. I would like the committee members to vote about publishing the invitation to tender for the legal entities who are engaged in selling seized assets abroad. So, Petrov in favor, Gurynenko in favor, Dolnyi in favor, Velem in favor, Katamadze in favor. No objections, no abstentees. The decision is taken. Dear colleagues, the next item of our agenda is as follows. According to the procedure of announcement, we need to specify the date of the Commission to consider the documents submitted by the participant, by the bidders, and decision whether they can take in the bidding. According to items 15, 16, and 19 to 22 of the procedure of the holding competitive selection of legal entities engaged in sale of seized assets, I would like to say that the procedure requires that the deadlines for accepting the bids cannot be less than 14 days from the date of the announcement on the ARMA website. I would like to vote for this, proceeding that the bidding, foreign companies will take part, and according to our proceedings, there are many important things like translation into Ukrainian, etc. I'm afraid that the foreign bidders will not be able to do all the required procedures by this deadline, within this 14 days. That is why I propose to extend this deadline for additional 15 days. Please vote. Petrov in favor. Velem in favor, Dolnyi in favor, Gurynenko in favor, Katamadze in favor. Who objects? Abstained? No one? Thank you. The decision is taken. So the decision is to extend the deadline by 15 days, and this is the deadline for the submission of bids at the let me see what will be the date of this deadline. So the deadline will be the 18th of April, and we will be accepting bids up to the 18th of April. And the final date to announce the result of selection will be the 23rd of April 2024. So let us vote for moving our next meeting to the 23rd of April 2024. Please vote. Petrov in favor, Gurynenko in favor, Dolnyi in favor, Velem in favor, Katamadze in favor. No objections, no abstentees. The decision is taken. Dear colleagues, our next item is miscellaneous. Do Commission members have comments, proposals, remarks? Mr. Petrov? No comments or proposals. I would like to thank everyone for this hard work, and I would like to say that this is only the beginning. Ruslana Velem has no comments. Serhiy Dolnyi has no comments. Serhii Gurynenko has no comments. I would like to say, to add a couple of words before we close the committee meeting. I would like to remind that the following. The proceeds from the sale of this asset will be sent to improve the defense capacity of our country. You know that over the last time, in particular in the last year, were purchased military bonds for the amount of 2,500,000,000 hryvnias. In total, we bought military bonds for 3,700,000,000 hryvnias. These bonds were purchased for the money of sanctions individuals, that the money that have been seized. And the proceeds from the sale of the Royal Romance yacht will not make an exception, and also will be used to defend our country. At the same time, I would like to say for our audience, for those who watch us online, and first of all, our foreign partners who are potential bidders. The ownership right in our country is protected by the Constitution of Ukraine and other laws, including the ARMA law. I would like to emphasize that the special law on ARMA, Article 21, Item 8, reads that in case of cancellation of the court decision that imposed seizure or arrest on a particular asset, the owner will have the asset returned, or will have returned the proceeds from the sale of these assets. We can say openly that we had a few of such cases, not many of them, but just few, and according to the decision of courts of Ukraine, the money was returned to the payer. And so after the sale of the Royal Romance yacht, provided that there is a court decision about cancellation of the bidding result, the money will be returned to the payer. But so far, we are dealing with the sale of this asset, and we're waiting for the bids from different auction houses. I know that there are many interested parties, and we hope that we will have many bids for this bidding. Dear colleagues, I have no more comments. My colleague suggests that why the 18th of April, not 20th of April. The 18th is the working day, while 19th and 20th of April are weekend. And therefore, after the last bid will be maybe filed on the 18th of April, we will need 3 business days to decide about the selection of the best bidder. And for that, we will have 5 days for that decision. So colleagues, if there are no any more questions, we will still have I will be happy to take your questions, as we have 30 more minutes. On this, the committee meeting is over, and the broadcasting, however, lasts. But do we need to vote for the closure of the committee meeting? So let us vote for the closure of the committee meeting. So Stanislav Petrov in favor, Ruslana Velem in favor, Serhiy Dolnyi in favor, Serhii Gurynenko in favor, Grigol Katamadze in favor. Thank you, colleagues. The committee meeting is over. So let us proceed to the question. Oksana Polishuk, Ukrinform. What is the starting price of this yacht according to your estimate? How much the state can receive? Your question is easy and difficult at the same time. We know that the amount for which this yacht was purchased in 2015, the amount is approximately 200 million euros. 9 years since then, the yacht was in use and was somewhat depreciated. I would not share the details, but still would like to share with you a kind of secret. During our stay and work in Croatia, we had an opportunity to look at the documents which were seized during the procedures and stored in the Croatian Republic. And I found the document dated 2020. This is the insurance policy for 130 million euros. What's most important is that the auction organizer who we will select through competitive bidding, this auction organizer will select the legal entity who will select further the auction who will sell this yacht. Krasikov Maxim, the page. When does you plan to hold this competitive selection? On the 23rd of April, we will select the entity, and when the bidding will start, maybe in March or later. Thank you for your question. Today we announced the competitive selection of a legal entity who will deal with the sale of this yacht. ARMA does not select the best bidder or the buyer or the owner. Again, this will be auction houses who will be dealing with the sale of this yacht. They will be making the appraisal of this asset. Starting from tomorrow, after we publish on the ARMA official site the announcement on invitation to tender, and up to the 18th of April inclusive, so for nearly 1 month, the bidders will be able to submit their bids. After that, from the 18th through 23rd of April, we will be opening all the bids that we will receive and will select the best bidder. And on the 23rd of April, at the committee meeting, I would like to remind you that today we had the first meeting to discuss the foreign assets, and we had already had 11 meetings to discuss the assets located in the country. Every meeting is held transparently and openly with online broadcasting through YouTube channel. So please trace us, and on the 23rd of April you will be able to hear and watch everything. So next question: what are the main criteria for bidders of the competitive selection you announced today? I would like to pass the floor to my colleague Serhii. The major criteria will be published in the announcement in the ITT. We have many of such requirements, and in the announcement you will see the specific details for the bidders to see the criteria specifically with reference to the items of the selection procedure. So when someone reads this announcement, the reader will see the links to specific items of the procedure, and the future bidders will be able to see the requirements according to the future contract. Can you name us top 3 of these requirements based on the number of sold assets, number of accumulated press money? Or I would like to refrain from giving you this, at least even this top 3 criteria, because tomorrow we will announce the specific list in both Ukrainian and English for example, for foreign bidders who will take part in the bidding. At the same time, I would like to say the following. I always hear the comments whether there will be opportunity for the former owner or his related party to buy this yacht. We will thoroughly check and verify at the stage when this bidding will be in arrangement by the best bidder of the competitive selection that we will hold in April, to avoid such and disallow such possibility for the ex-owner. Another comment is as follows. I would like to give you top 2 criteria. The first, the potential buyer should not be related to the current owner, and second, they should have the experience of selling such assets. The major objective and task for the future bidders, for the auction house, is to provide as much as possible proceeds from sales for our government, for our state, to be channeled to the budget as revenues to improve the defense capacity of our country. Thank you. One more comment is that we are speaking about the bidders who will be auction houses, who professionally do this business. There are such auction houses in Europe, in the US, in the Arab Emirates, and they have should have good reputation, should be well established. Such auction houses will not take the decisions that may impede their business reputation. Let us see what will be happening during this month when we will be accepting these bids. We will be very much interested in selecting the best bidder who would have the best possible reputation. Thank you. More questions, please? Can you please give us a list of such auction houses who may be interested, for example, Sotheby's or any other entity? I would like to refrain from giving you any name of any auction house for the obvious reasons. I'm aware of many auction houses of that caliber. You named Sotheby's. I do not know whether Sotheby's sells yachts. If so, this auction house, like any other entity, is welcome to take part in the bidding. We'll be waiting for the bids from the best and leading auction houses in the world to select the best possible one. Thank you. One more question. The decision about the selling of this yacht was taken after the second instance court, which upheld the decision of the first of the trial court of Croatia. So if the decision is cancelled. You mentioned that the yacht may be returned to the owner. So why did you decide? Why did you decide to sell this auction now, while we're waiting for the final decision of the court justice? I would like to answer, starting with the decision of the Ukrainian courts. Let us repeat the dates. On the 16th of March, the decision was taken to seize these yachts. The next decision was taken on the 11th of April 2022 to transfer this yacht to ARMA for management and follow-up sales. Again, I would like to highlight that was in 2022. Next, according to the agreement on legal support between Ukraine and the Republic of Croatia, the General Prosecutor's Office approached the competent authorities of the Republic of Croatia in order to legalize the decisions of the Ukrainian courts. According to this petition and approach under the legal support agreement, the Croatian court of Split took a decision on the 26th of May. The first decision was taken on the 23rd of May 2022 about confiscation of the ship and transferring it to ARMA. Then this decision was challenged to the District Court of Split of the Republic of Croatia, and that this District Court, this Court of Appeal, upheld the decision of the first instance court of Split, Republic of Croatia. Again, that was in April and May of 2022. Now it's March now we're living in March of 2024. We can wait for 2 more years, and this yacht may lose its value. This is first. Second, the decision of the Croatian court taken in May of 2022 that has its also status of limitation, which expires in May 2024, plus 60 days more. We have 60 days more after the status of limitation expires. Someone may say that we are hurrying up, but I would like to say that we are kind of late, because since May of 2022, during the time period before the new ARMA head, Alena Durma, took the office and took the proactive position in terms of this process. So 2 years have passed between these two dates. As a wrap-up, I would like to say that the decision of the appellate instance court is final and is not subject to any more appeals. So there is no any restrictions for the future buyers or any concerns the future buyer might have. So thank you very much for this important comment, because the decision of the appellate court of Croatia was taken nearly 2 years ago. So if someone wanted, he or she could have appealed this decision. One more question here. Then the last question, not about the specific yachts, but maybe you have other assets located abroad and you expect to sell, for example, the property of Kolomoisky. I'm afraid this has nothing to do with the topic of today's meeting, but I would like to say that there are assets abroad that we have identified, but I cannot give you any information on this topic because we do not have any decisions legalized in a specific country, but I still can say that there are countries where such assets are located. For example, Canada, Germany, and other countries where such assets are located. So let's move gradually. Do you mean that we need to wait for the decisions of court decisions made by other courts? Yes, of course. If you have no more questions, I would like to thank everyone and close this meeting. Thank you. According to our tradition, I would like to wish you all have a nice and safe day and stay safe and take care of yourself and your